This is the second major category you're going to be very familiar with by the time we finish. And this is a major category. This essentially is documentation that helps defend the case, which most doctors don't even think of. Well, the attorneys really appreciate it when you know how to defend the common areas that's going to minimize their financial injury award. It becomes very valuable. So these are very valuable components to an attorney when you know this documentation. Now, these are four. I've listed four that are most common. Two, you'll pretty much see in every case. So the four categories to defend a case. Now, there can be many claims, from the insurance company to try to minimize their financial liability. These are the top four right here. Number one, they're always going to try to say there was a pre-existing injury to try to defer a percentage of that injury to the previous injury. They're going to try to say there's low property damage. Because there's low property damage, there couldn't be that much of an injury or severe or permanent injury. Those are very common. These two alone are very valuable if you know how to document to help mitigate these two arguments from the defendant or the insurance company. Sometimes they'll say it's subjective only. Believe it or not, there's actually attorneys out there that think that there's only subjective evidence for a soft tissue injury. They actually think that. They don't know any better. And sometimes the insurance company will even try to say that. I was in court recently and I went through several. Matter of fact, there were 4 different objective categories, 100% objective categories. I went through 4. And when I finished, the defense attorney, insurance attorney, basically in her summary said, and there's no subjective evidence. And I was like stunned. Well, the reason she said that is she was just used to saying that. That was just part of her spiel. And so it made her really look stupid. I just covered 4 major objective categories, and she just said that. It made her look really stupid. So evidence not medically accepted. Sometimes they'll try to, and this is real important, if you're a chiropractor using what's called junk science, and we'll go into that. And hopefully you'll understand what junk science is, and hopefully you won't use it because it'll create a lot of, it'll pretty much just discredit you. So the first thing is not to use junk science, and then sometimes they'll try to question the diagnostics. And so we document how the diagnostics we use is medically accepted. Okay, so this is a major category.